How to heal from laziness. With everything you're going to do regarding emotional work, spiritual work, is first to set the intention. So before you go into these exercises, you're going to set the intention by just telling the universe that you are setting your intention to release and heal any negative emotions associated with laziness and lack or low motivation. Because that's what laziness is. It's a lack or very little motivation. So after you set the intention, it's best to first release the feelings. So you're going to release any negative feelings associated to your laziness and low motivation. These feelings could be how you feel about yourself because of your laziness. It could be what you believe is causing you to be lazy, and the frustration that you feel about the laziness, and the frustration that you feel towards having to work, and any negative feelings that is associated with work and laziness in general. So you can release these feelings through crying or screaming. Writing is a very good way, I believe, works best for me. Whatever will bring you the feelings, bring those feelings to the surface and bring you any kind of relief. Crying is a really good way to release and to feel relief about anything that you're frustrated about. And don't hold back. Don't hold back the feelings. Use profanity if you have to. If you're screaming and you're using words to release, you have to curse. Do whatever you feel will bring you relief. Don't try to be nice about it. Just let it all up and let it out. Now, you want to change your beliefs about whatever is causing deep-rooted issue, or the deep-rooted beliefs that's causing you to be lazy. It's going back to your childhood, and it's going back to a belief that you're not conscious of. So I want you to first go see my video about what causes laziness, because within that video I made a list of possible reasons or possible root beliefs and root causes of what is causing laziness for some people. So if you could go and see those, and you'll be able to pick out which one you believe more is related to your situation. So you could also see a therapist or a life coach that is adept in delving into the subconscious to see what beliefs you have that are the root of your laziness and your lack of motivation. Or you could go to my website and request a session for subconscious workings, or what some people call shadow working. And after that, based on the findings of the deep-rooted issue or beliefs that goes back to your childhood, you could now do what some people call inner child work, or healing the inner child. What you do is you could sit comfortably, close your eyes, and go back to your childhood. Based on what you find, based on what, when you went back to my video, and or the subconscious work that you did, based on what you found, you could use those the belief and the scenario and the memory, and go back to your childhood and change in memory, change the occurrence and change the beliefs that that is causing the laziness in your life in present day. So my method for inner child work or healing the inner child is to pretty much make a list of what you would rather believe about yourself and about life. So based on what you found in your subconscious work, you're going to find the opposite positive, the positive opposite of what you believe. So you're going to make a list of what you'd rather believe. And what you're going to do is you're going to go back in memory. You sit comfortably, you close your eyes and go back in memory and use the new words that you came up with and the list of what you rather believe, and replace the negative beliefs with these new ones with your words. So you could go back in your memory and bring your childhood self and or your parents and use the list that you came up with and like reiterate it to the child and do whatever you believe will bring comfort to the child, and let the child know that it's okay for whatever he or she is feeling. It's good to feel it. Or you could research inner child work and apply that process or those processes to your particular situation. It doesn't have to be my method. Now, another method for healing is what I like to call like silent catharsis, where you sink into your feelings. Whenever you start to feel lazy, reluctant, low motivation towards anything, pay attention to the feeling. Get familiar with it, sink right into it, keep sinking into it, keep feeling it, bringing it up, observing it until it starts to move and to shift and to change. Then you move with the feeling. Whatever the new feeling is, you just move right into it and move with it, sink into it, follow it until you start to feel relief. And sometimes it might bring up tears. So you want to really take time to sink into the feeling. Let it take you over. Let it really take you over. Observe it until you sometimes you'll start to cry, or you'll just start to feel a relief, and you just continue to feel into the relief until you start to feel light. Do this method whenever you start to feel laziness or whenever you need it. Eventually, after doing it for some weeks or months, you'll really notice a difference in your life, and you'll have more motivation and more drive and more energy. Another method for healing is finding approval. This is working. This works because everything is energy, and energy responds to like energy. Energy responds to the way, whatever energy you give to energy, that's the way it will respond. So positive energy, energy will respond positively to positive energy. So if you give whatever you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing, the approval and the permission to exist, it will go where it needs to go, and eventually you will be where you want to be. But if you fight it and you reject it, it'll get stronger because you're putting too much emphasis and too much focus on this thing that you're trying to fight and resist, because it takes a lot of energy and negative energy to fight it and to resist it and to reject it. And remember, I said that energy responds to the way you deal with it. So if you're responding negatively to energy, it will respond negatively, and it will affect you negatively. So finding approval for it is that you find all the reasons why it's good or okay for any of the childhood trauma concerning your situation to be okay? Why is it okay? What did you learn from it? Okay, so also you could find and write all the reasons why it's okay to not be successful, especially if you're an adult right now. Because if laziness and lack of motivation took over your life and you find that you're not successful because of it, if that's what you want to come up with all the reasons why it's okay or why it's good to be exactly where you are right now. What you're going to do is to further help yourself to become more inspired and more motivated. You want to make a list of all the things that you can do to make money. If your situation is success or no success that is pertaining to your laziness, you want to make a list of all the things that you love to do and find out how can I make money from these things, and make sure you're enjoying this. Otherwise, you're not going to continue to do it. And this is why one reason why people are lazy, because people are doing things that they don't want to do because they have to do it. So you don't want to do things because you have to do it. You want to do things that you want to do. You get up every day and you look forward to doing it because it's fun and you're making money from it. So make a list of all those things, and which any one of them or two of them or all of them that you believe is right for you, then you embark on that journey. So what another way to help yourself is to start doing activities that you really enjoy. Any recreational activities that you enjoy, just go out and start doing it. Only do things that you enjoy. This is very important. Only do the things that you enjoy. Don't do anything that you're forcing yourself to do. Don't do things that society is telling you is right for you to do. Do the ones that only you enjoy and bring fun and comfort in your life. And also start doing exercises that you enjoy. The more you exercise, the more you feel more vital, more vitality and drive and energy to move. So do only exercises and workouts that you enjoy. Also, you want to make sure you start eating a healthy diet, drinking a lot of water, fruits and vegetables. If you eat meat, it's okay, but make sure you incorporate a lot of fruits and vegetables, organic fruits and vegetables in your diet. This is good for energy. And also a really good way, I believe, to help to eliminate feelings of lousiness and laziness and lack of motivation is when you wake up in the morning, make sure you stretch. You stretch all your joints and your muscles. This helps to release negative energy from your body and help you to become more flexible and more you feel more of a relief, and you'll be more willing to move and do more things. Because when you wake up, you feel lumped down like this. All you want to do is go back to sleep. When you get up, make sure you stretch. This is very important. I believe these things will help you to become a better person, if that's what you want, regarding the lack or low motivation, inspiration, and eliminate laziness from your life and from your body.